2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player and being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands and have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Harden. Back to Tucker. On the wing, Harris. Harden outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Toronto ball.
Now here's VanVleet. And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Stolen by VanVleet. Let's go. Got a piece of it.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
From deep, Harden. And Pirtle pulls it down. Anunoby against Harris. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Harris against Anunoby. Now the pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Harden. And Harden hit the stop.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Anunoby. Harris against Barnes. Back to Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's VanVleet. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Siakam, good.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Harden against VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Pass to VanVleet. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Goes up and slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid. Making the pass to the open man.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. There's the pass to Pirtle. Barnes looking around. 4 on the clock. From deep. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
To the paint. Unable to get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And the call will be against Harris.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Toronto trailing. Barnes outside. Pirtle against Embiid. To the inside. Here's Van Vliet. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Barnes down low. Harris is there. Barnes can't get it to go. Maxey passes to Harden. Going inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack him.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, James Harden. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Barnes up top, guarded by Harden. Barnes can't get it to go. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Over Maxey. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Harris dishes to Tucker. Outside, Maxey for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Van Vliet, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
McDaniels checked in for P.J. Tucker. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Here's Trent. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Passes it to McDaniels. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
For a good passer in his position, Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Barnes finds Achua. And here's Trent. The kick out to Young. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. And the Raptors miss again. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Three-pointer. That shot off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Trent outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Philadelphia ball.
And here are the 76ers now. 6-point lead. Pass to Milton. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 5 points so far. Niang passes to Milton. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 5.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Trent outside. The pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. And rebounded by McDaniels.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Melton. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Van Vliet wide open. Young. Rebound by Harrell. Philadelphia leading by 5. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Milton from deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And he knocks down the first one.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Trent hits them both. And, Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Melton hits them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Trent finds Van Vliet. Now here's Achua. Guarded by Harris. Harris on the double team. And it's Trent in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
Philadelphia leading by 5. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Milton with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Harrell kicks to Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And Harris drops them both. Raptors trail by 7. Trent outside. Passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Inside. Off with the layup. The 76ers shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Sixers ball. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Chris Boucher.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Long range from the inbound. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Boucher. Misses in close. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Raptors trail by 7. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now here's VanVleet after the miss from Joel Embiid.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Anunoby. And a strong finish with two hands.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. On the way, Harris. Over Boucher. And that one hits back iron. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's VanVleet. Nails the wide-open jump shot. VanVleet's got 5 now. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Embiid kicks to Harden. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Raptors trail by 3. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Philadelphia 76ers EMT, everybody. Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers TNT.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just one on the basket from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Anunoby. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Back to Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Anunoby over Harris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The 76ers leading by 5. Harden surveying the D. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. And Embiid throws it down.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Siakam inside. Guarded by Tucker. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Good on the three-point shot. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
Here's Anunoby. And Embiid with the block. They retain possession. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Pascal Siakam.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Maxey passes to Tucker. Down low, Embiid. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now, here's Achua. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tucker finds Embiid. Harden against Van Vliet. Harden draws the double. Harris outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Bounce pass from Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Harris. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 8. In the corner, Harden. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the Raptors call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Philadelphia, please welcome to court your Sixers ENT. And your Sixers dance team. Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Daniels checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for James Harden. Raptors also changing it up. Akapertl comes in for Achua. And it's Scotty Barnes in for OG Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Pass to Pirtle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just fusing the defense down in the paint.
McDaniels passes to Maxey.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the middle, here's Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous force.
Embiid. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now here's Van Vliet. And here's Trent outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Embiid, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Barnes right side. Trent against Maxey. 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Young's checked in for Pascal Siakam. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. Milton grabs the board.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Maxey, and he lays it straight in. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Barnes outside. Van Vliet outside. And Embiid with the block. Now here's Milton. Covered by Van Vliet. Milton the pass to Maxey. This one for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the pass to Young. Van Vliet, he's got 7, and there's a foul. He'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey.
DeAnthony Melton.
Philadelphia on D. Barnes down low. Working on McDaniels. And that one's good, Barnes.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Back to Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Milton's got 6 points. Here's Van Vliet. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 11 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harrison at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
76. Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. And the first one drops.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his time.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And here are the Raptors now. 76ers getting the bucket. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Embiid. Down low, here's Harris. Van Vliet against Harden. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
ENT, everybody.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Van Vliet, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And looking back at the last season, how about 87% from the line? That's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing.
Comprar, velho? Como assim? Ah, Gol de Tsushima. Gol de Tsushima. Meu primo tem, velho.
And he's good on the second.
Ele me empresta jogos todo dia aí.
The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, what a fine Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Pirtle. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's heading with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Harris trying to get free. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Pirtle against Embiid. Pirtle's shot is off.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Embiid is unstoppable. Just too strong for the defense. No matter what they throw at him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Raptors trail by 13. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
But dunk by Achua.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Maxey against Anunoby. Here we go. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Toronto calls timeout.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Give him a hand.
Raptors trail by 9. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And yes, it's good. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Embiid, no good. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Trent can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, if the game was coming down to the wire and the opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for James Harden. Raptors trail by 10. Trent passes to Barnes. Now, here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's one on Embiid.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. The 76ers leading by 10. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now, here's Melton. And he banks in the lane. And the 76ers lead by 12. The Raptors shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Pass to Trent. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Maxey. Inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the Raptors now. Raptors trail by 12. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Now Siakam. And it's Melton with the rebound. Melton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Harrell. Pass to Melton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Sixers, D'Anthony Melton. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. Melton hits them both. Barnes with it. He's got 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Raptors, Precious Achiuwa at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Achiuwa. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Maxey. And Barnes sends it back. And it's Trent in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
And again, Toronto no up. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Melton passes to Harrell. The shot misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
He misses the free throw.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
And he sinks the second. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. Boucher's shot is off. 1:24 left in the third. Back to Harrell. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. House kicks to Harrell. Pass to Melton. They get a hand on it. Back to Harrell. Shoots over Achiuwa. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors trail by 11. Barnes outside. And Trent now top of the key. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Third personal foul.
Raptors have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. P.J. Tucker comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Shake Milton in for Danuel House. The Raptors also with a sub. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Anunoby. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers leading by 9. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. On the wing, Milton. Covered by VanVleet. Milton's shot is good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent outside. And there's the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Melton. And the Raptors miss again.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Harris kicks to Maxey. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. Up again. Off target with that shot. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Pirtle is out there with Precious and Achua. And it's Barnes at the three spot.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Ball's knocked loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And here is VanVleet. It's Trent on the wing. Barnes outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. A nice shot by Tucker.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Trent outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Sixers ball.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors.
Pascal Siakam.
Here's Harden. Out to the wing. Embiid finds Tucker. Milton with it. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
The free throw drops for Embiid. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Toronto ball.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Down by 12. Now, here's Siakam. Guarded by Tucker. Hurdle's trying to get open. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Second team foul.
Harden against Van Vliet. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Anunoby has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Anunoby's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Toronto, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. Rebound by the 76ers. Led by as many as 14 points. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And it's off the back rim. No good. Philadelphia leading by 9. McDaniels passes to Embiid.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Van Vliet outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Melton's checked in.
D'Anthony Melton.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
Raptors trail by 13. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Shoots from the high post. And again, Toronto no up. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Passes it to Barnes. Poeltl up top. Pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 15. Milton with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Tucker kicks to Harden. 6 to shoot. McDaniels tipped back in for 2. And the 76ers lead by 17.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Van Vliet. After the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Hurdle against Embiid. On deep. And they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Here's the break. The pass to Tucker. Here's Melton. McDaniels passes to Melton. Here's Tucker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Embiid. Over Pirtle. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. To end the drought. And Van Vliet finishes inside.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
A nice shot by McDaniel. Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Passes to Pirtle. Shoots over Embiid, and he overshot that one, missing. Philadelphia leading by 17. Over in the corner, McDaniels. At the top of the key, Embiid. Harden dishes to Embiid. From past the arc. Here's Melton. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Shoots over Embiid. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. He's really clever at getting his body into defending.
James Harden. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker offensively. Harden does everything at a diamond level.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Trent's checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Trent. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
At the line for 2.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For the Sixers.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan has been incredible with his attacking at the offensive end, and it's been all game long. Never hesitating to attack a gap in the defense, and then he found a lot of points by slicing his way right to the cup.
McDaniels checked in for Philadelphia.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so VanVleet nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 18. Harden outside, kicks to Tucker, launches it. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. Nice spin off the left rim and in. VanVleet's got 7 points for the quarter. Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's a reason Harden's at or near the leaders in free throws attempted every season. He's really honed in on that ability to draw fouls. He's made it virtually an art form.
Free throw good, James Harden. And both free throws good for James Harden. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Young. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Will Barton does a little bit of everything out there. He's a consistent double-figure scorer, high-energy performer. He defends pretty well, makes plays for others, and can knock down threes. Can't ask for a lot more than that.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 32 points for Joel Embiid.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's VanVleet. 5 on the clock. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
VanVleet with the bounce pass. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
With the putback, and Embiid is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Thank you.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You took control early. Was this a complete game for the team?
Tonight was very important that we got off to a great start and try to execute from the beginning of the game. It was very important for us to come out here and take care of home court, and that's what we did.
You certainly have it rolling now, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.